Yo, Scarlet Witch versus Magneto, Multiverse of Madness, Reject. See what new Rockstar has to say about this and check this out.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Voss, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness revealed an even higher body count of Illuminati's killed by the Scarlet Witch. A never before seen set video of Wanda having killed Balder the Brave, confirming the rumors of Daniel Craig playing the Asgardian half-brother to Thor, who's terrified of mistletoe, also confirming some official storyboard concept art that we saw for the film. So in addition to confirming Daniel Craig's involvement with this movie, this is also consistent with reporting before the release that Balder would be among the Illuminati, and that part of this production actually involved a stand-in for Michael Fassbender Magneto, which would mean that Multiverse of Madness nearly had a Scarlet Witch versus Magneto father-daughter subplot that would have had all of us asking way more questions about Evan Peters' Pietro from WandaVision. Remember, in X-Men Days of Future Past and X-Men Apocalypse, explored a father-son relationship with Magneto. I really gotta do a full breakdown of the movie Multiverse of Madness almost was. Man, I definitely need to do a full breakdown of the movie Thor: Love and Thunder should have been, because what the happened there? Maybe these will be projects that I really take some time researching on New Rockstar's new spin-off channel, The Deep Dive, which is launching February 17th. Go ahead and resubscribe. I'll still be here on New Rockstars, but once or twice a week over there, I will be really going in depth with some real meaty topics. But in this video, I'm going to break down everything we know about Magneto and Balder the Brave versus the Scarlet Witch in Multiverse of Madness. So we're learning how the Fox X-Men movies are really being soft adopted as pseudo-canon by Marvel Studios. Hugh Jackman Wolverine, of course, coming into the MCU in Deadpool 3, and it sounds like using a timeline plot device borrowed from the Time Variance Authority in Loki. And of course, there was Patrick Stewart, Charles Xavier, quoting his line from X-Men Days of Future Past to Doctor Strange in Multiverse of Madness.
Just because someone stumbles and loses their way doesn't mean they're lost forever.
Just because someone stumbles, loses their way, it doesn't mean they're lost forever.
Most recently, a teaser video for Disney Plus's Stan Lee documentary showed Stan's many Marvel cameos, but the one they opened with was a close-up of Stan's sunglasses as he watched ICBMs rocket up into the sky, which is a shot from his cameo in 2016's X-Men Apocalypse with his wife Joan, who, by the way, voiced Madam Web in Spider-Man the Animated Series. This is the scene when Michael Fassbender Magneto helped Apocalypse threaten the whole planet by activating the nuclear arsenals of the United States and the Soviet Union, but rather than blowing up these countries, he just sent all the nukes into space. All this is a way of saying, I don't think Kevin Feige wants us to forget any of the Fox X-Men movies happened, and he's definitely not afraid to call back characters and plot points and even lines of dialogue directly from those films in MCU titles going forward. Now, this green screen footage of dead Balder the Brave comes from an insider who looked back at 2022 movies and got some exclusive set footage, including this shot of Wanda in the Baxter Foundation lobby with Balder dead in the foreground. This isn't Elizabeth Olsen, this is her stunt double CC Ice, doing some impressive wire work as she gets thrown back. This is part of the shot that they used for Wanda's duel with Captain Marvel, Maria Rambeau. Also herself recorded all of her lines and close-ups on a completely closed set without any of the other members of the Illuminati. And a lot of the times she had no idea who she was sharing the scene with. She actually revealed this to Vanity Fair after the movie came out.
Do you think this man is the smartest man alive?
No. I don't know him though. But I would never assume that an actor would be the smartest man alive.
You don't know him at all?
I don't think so. No, I've never met him.
You were in the same movie.
I've never met him.
She's coming out truthful.
And Balder the Brave we see in the foreground is probably also a stand-in. Though it sounds like Daniel Craig made it pretty far through the casting process based on an interview he did with Josh Horowitz recently.
Have you ever heard of the character Balder the Brave?
No.
There was a report, Daniel,
Yes.
that you were going to be in Doctor Strange.
Very good, wasn't it?
Don't you hide behind that mug, Daniel Craig.
I know what you're talking about.
In theory, would it be interesting to be in a Marvel movie?
Well, I'd take any job. I'm good. I'm just like, if the hours are good, I'd take any job. I mean, of course it's okay. Sure. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's good. He's too good for me, damn it.
So it just sounds like this movie cast a wide net and conceived a lot of scenes with a lot of different Illuminati alternatives and then narrowed down their options based on who they were able to get through casting. Michael Waldron said that his first draft of this sequence included Wanda facing Hope Van Dyne Wasp from the Illuminati and then killing Hope by clapping her hands together to smush her. And then this concept storyboard art from Soaring Bent includes imagery of Nightmare, as well as Ironmonger, or maybe the Hydra Stomper Skinny Ski from What If, and then a very mysterious shot of Charles Xavier with an arrow labeling him Mantis, which I think could be a connection between his telepathic and her empathic abilities. But of all these, Fassbender Magneto would be the most personal to Wanda, of course, as someone implied to be her father from another universe. Not only would this give a second life to Evan Peters to still exist as Quicksilver from another universe of the MCU multiverse, it would also make Wanda killing Magneto even more devastating. Actually, if you rewatch Wanda killing Charles Xavier, the final version of the movie has her doing this in a white void, Charles' mental projection, but some other concept art from Alexandra Mandragiev had the scene in a different location, a pile of rubble that might have actually been the actual halls of the Illuminati, with two different Wandas walking around. Now, it's still Charles in this art, though he's wearing his green jacket instead of switching to his 60s black turtleneck. Clearly, the creative team toyed with various versions of this. In the final version of the movie, Wanda killing Charles is completely separated out from her killings of the other members of the Illuminati, because Charles is really the one we have the most attachment to. He's the one we feel worst about. But I think originally this story beat could have had her father, not the 616 Scarlet Witch's father, but specifically 838 hijacked Wanda's father from that universe, Michael Fassbender Magneto, appealing to Wanda as a father to a daughter, not knowing what's wrong with her, and then Wanda slaughtering him without remorse. But instead of snapping his neck or ripping his face in half as she did to Charles, maybe giving Magneto the treatment he gave Sebastian Shaw in X-Men First Class, Wanda lifting Magneto's helmet off and slowly ramming a Nazi coin through his skull. However this fight went down, the idea that Fassbender Magneto might have been part of this movie at all lends credence to my theory that the 838 universe is actually the same universe as the Fox X-Men universe. And that morning, Charles Xavier will be all the other Fox X-Men characters. Hey, by the way, if you see me on the channel a little less this week, it's because I'm on my honeymoon for the first 2 weeks of January. And we'll be back soon, but enjoy all the great content being made by the rest of the New Rockstars team. And be sure to subscribe to New Rockstars' new channel, The Deep Dive, launching February 17th, channel handle and on all socials at Deep Dive NR. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EABoss, follow New Rockstars, and subscribe to New Rockstars for more breakdowns and theories of everything you love. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Please subscribe, like this video. Have a great day. See you guys. Bye.